Friends, it's Daryl, and I'm here today, Saturday morning, at FANTASTICON Comic-Con convention, and we're here in Waterford, Michigan, at the Oakland Expo Center, and it's right by where the Pontiac Mall used to be, if you're familiar with that area, by the Oakland County Government Center. And this is a really spacious facility in a former Lowe's store, and we're going to show you everything that's here. I mean, it's not a super-sized Comic-Con, but it's really pretty nice. They've got a great list of celebrity guests here. We're going to talk to some of them, hopefully, if they'll let us, and show you around a little bit and have a look at some of the different things that they have. And I'm really excited to be here. It's their first year here in the Waterford, Pontiac area. Let's get started, shall we? One of the things that really piqued my interest about coming to this show was the Lost in Space collection. And that was one of my favorite shows growing up. You know, there was Star Trek and Lost in Space, and Lost in Space was my favorite back then. This is Marta Kristen, who played Judy on Lost in Space, the oldest daughter, and she was very nice. I talked to her for quite a few minutes, and she was so pleasant. Right next to the Lost in Space booth was Eugene Clark, and he didn't seem very talkative, but it was just getting set up, and he was busy doing his thing, setting up, so we didn't really bother him very much. And the gentleman who was in Mallrats was right between him, and he didn't come out till a little bit later, but I did talk to him. Next up, we have the true star of the show, the one I really came here to see, the Lost in Space robot. Look at this, the Lost in Space robot guy.
I computed the aliens. Oh. They are capable of sinister and dangerous acts. We must be on our guard against them. I do not wish to place anyone in danger. Perhaps I should go and find out what the aliens wish of me.
Isn't that cool? I loved this robot growing up when I was a kid. It was just so cool. And this looks like a really, really nice reproduction of that.
I call them like I see them. One more display of temper and I shall be forced to eject you from the game.
They did a nice job here with all this.
These are actually parts. You got these at not. They're internal. I can't. No clue what they connected to.
But they're part of it.
They're part of it.
The history. This is the thank you for setting those up.
And these are reproduction toy boxes for the most part. And these are actual show use costumes.
Okay.
There is
People were that skinny, alright.
Oh, the ones in the frames there are show use?
Yeah, not this is a Halloween costume.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah, but these are actual show use. I call it the hippie episode.
That's
it's
so
called
cool.
The Promised Planet. But if you stick around long enough, they'll show up on the.
They did a very good job at this show of keeping all the vendors comic book, movie, or some similar theme related. I didn't really record any of the celebrities while I was talking to them, but there's Butch Patrick, who played Eddie Munster. He was pretty cool. Larry Wilcox from Chips, and Eric Estrada also from Chips. Eric walked around a lot visiting the different vendors. And then we have the Ghostbusters Detroit branch, along with some really cool cars he had on the stage. This one here is actually a movie used car, Eleanor, from Gone in 60 Seconds, documented and officially certified as the one used in the movie. And it was really, really nice to see up close. That's a beautiful Mustang, absolutely beautiful. And of course they have the other typical movie cars here that you might see at one of these events. They were all reproductions, but they were all super cool to look at too. You can't have a Comic-Con without the Ghostbusters showing up, isn't that right? And of course the Michigan branch of the Ghostbusters was here in force with equipment and some wild ghosts there on the loose. They were ready to keep everybody safe from ghouls, goblins, and ghosts. Looking good, guys. This is one that was really nice, 67 Chevy. I'm not really familiar with the movie or show that it's from at all, but whoever did this did an excellent job, and this is really, really nicely detailed and done. The car is really, really well done. Lucille, 1967 Chevy Impala. Another super cool car you see at all the conventions is the Trans Am, 77 Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit. And it didn't disappoint with a nice one here. Also a nice example of the Pontiac police car that Jackie Gleason drove in the movie. Again, a replica. Now everybody loves to see a General Lee, a nice General Lee. And here's a very, very nice General Lee that makes its home here in Michigan year-round. Been to many shows across the country. Super detailed, lots of awards, General Lee merchandise, Dukes of Hazzard merchandise inside, and they were having people take pictures with it. Marta from Boston's Base got in the driver's seat and took a picture for them, and she signed an autograph under the hood. They've got like 30 autographs under the hood of celebrities, actors, people who came to visit and check out the car. The Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino. That's another one you don't see at a lot of shows, but it's a pretty cool car too. I really like that body style before. It's really nice. Oh, nice. I'm with Michigan native and author, Mr. Tom Sawyer. And yes, that is his real name. Isn't that right, sir?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, what kind of books do you write?
Horror, sci-fi, and some Twilight Zone type fantasy. I'm branching out into other fantasy and crime and all that, murder and drug,
excellent.
westerns.
How many books have you written?
15.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Very nice. And here's a selection right here with some of the things in case any of these titles, pique your interest. Buy them? Would you recommend they go to Amazon then?
Yeah, or go to my Facebook website.
Facebook, okay. All right.
Tom Sawyer Writer. So.
All right. Tom Sawyer Writer?
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. Excellent. Always better to buy right from the author than it is to buy from Amazon if you
that
can.
Works too. I eventually get royalties too, so,
All right. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I see you've got some compelling titles here. Well, thank you so much for being on our show today.
You're welcome.
Here's our contact information for Mr. Sawyer, and he was a pleasure to talk to. Here with Michigan-based author Peggy Christie, and we're going to talk to her about her books that she has, and there's her sign and her website, and there's the author herself right there. And looks like you specialize in like a horror genre, or
pretty much all horror fiction.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many books have you written altogether, you think?
Whatever you see here. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
I got. Well, I have a couple more, but I'm out of stock.
I see. Okay, that's cool. And they're all fiction based?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Buy them from your website, right?
Yep, if they go to my website, I have links to everything
Okay.
in there.
And so how would you describe the books? I mean, are they short stories, or are they novellas?
Most of them are short stories. I have a couple of novels. These two are novels. This is a novella. These are just one-shot short stories. These are all story collections.
Okay.
This is like my newer story collection I just put out.
Oh, that's a great title, Bits and Pieces.
Because it's all really, really short stuff.
Yeah, but
so
it kind of fits with the horror genre too, at least the gory horror genre, right?
Luke Spooner did the cover from Carrion House Illustration, and it's exactly what I pictured.
Nice, very nice. Oh, well, thank you for your time today, and we hope people will order your books. Check out Peggy's website and information here, and her schedule too. She's got some upcoming events in Michigan. Friends, we've got another author here we want to talk to you about. His name is Dylan Dunbar, and he does horror type genre books also. He's got some of them here for sale. It looks like they're between $10 and $30 each, depending on what you want and what you get. And they're all fiction?
They are, yes.
Okay. How long have you been writing?
About a year and a half.
Was that all?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty productive for a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. And do you sell mostly through your website or?
All over.
All over?
Yeah. You can go to my website and then I'll send you anywhere. Or you
Okay.
can just Google my name and there you go.
All right. Well, we'll put your business card up here in the video too, and hopefully people will want to buy some of your books.
Awesome.
Are they specifically Michigan-based stories, or are they just general horror stories?
Some of them have some Michigan, like This has Detroit in the 80s, and this has some Detroit in Ohio, and
Okay.
so yes, some of it is
And they're all fiction, though.
correct.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Here's another Michigan horror author who I think you'd enjoy seeing and reading. Check his page out and think about ordering something. I'm here with Dan.current. He's a local artist and artist representative for featuring his and his wife's work here. They have a variety of prints of different styles and genres. A lot of hand-painted stuff here, though, too. These are like little banners, I guess, right, that you would hang up for decoration?
Yeah, you hang them up. They're hand-painted scrolls. The painting surface is rice paper. It's mounted on a thin layer of silk and then framed with silk. This is a traditional scroll and painting method of China from about 2,000 years ago.
Wow.
She uses painting techniques that date back to the late Tang and early Ming Dynasty eras, and she's been doing these for a little over 40 years.
That's very impressive. Very impressive. Will these last a long time?
Yeah, a few generations.
Really? Wow.
I mean, unless you like really abuse them.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And people leave them up all the time, or they get put out for just for certain holidays or special events?
It depends on the motif of the art, but generally speaking, you hang them up and you leave them there. But if it's like something like for a specific holiday, you roll it up and put it away.
Okay. How long does it take to paint something like this?
It depends on the size and the complexity. So like something like this image here takes, so let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers. Each layer takes about 2 hours, and then there's dry time that has to happen in between it. So this painting represents about 2 days worth of work.
Oh, okay. Less than I imagined, because it looks so intricate and detailed. I thought it'd be longer than that, but still a lot of time put into one piece this size.
Yeah, well, again, she's been doing these for about 40 years, so she
knows what she's doing.
Kind of like a human printer.
I see.
Her parents started her with formal training in the classical arts at the age of 3 while she was growing up in Inner Mongolia.
Oh, wow.
And she showed promise in it, and so that's the whole positive feedback loop. The more she did, the more people thought she was doing good. So the more training she got, the better she got at it.
Very nice. Does she do commission work for people too, a special requests?
Absolutely. And we ship all over the country.
Very good. Very good. Now these paintings are excellent work by a really high quality professional artist with intense training and experience, and I'd highly recommend checking out her work online and possibly ordering something if you like this style of artwork. It's really good. Picture of your business card in the video.
Absolutely.
And I like your handmade bags. These are pretty cool. My son would probably love that one. It says ready to roll. He's
The handy haversack. We also have let the die fall.
And you do all the embroidery work in that yourself?
Actually, I have a lady who does all the embroidery for me.
Okay.
I just tell her what I want.
You do the designs. Excellent.
And then we have gaming shirts as well.
Oh wow, this is all yours too?
Yep.
Excellent, excellent.
Lots of fun shirts. And we go from size small up to 6X.
Do you have a business card?
I do.
I can feature it on my YouTube video I'm doing about the convention here if you'd like.
Oh, that would be lovely.
It's not a popular YouTube channel. I mean, we'll be lucky to get a few hundred to a few thousand views out of it, but you never know what's going to help, right?
Yep. Getting eyes on is always a good thing.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
This lady has a really nice selection of custom designed shirts, bags, and such to go along with your Comic-Con themes. This next vendor is no stranger to our channel. I've been to his store in downtown Lapeer, Michigan. It's called Plastic Planet. It's just a friendly, very easygoing guy with a big fan of vintage toys and accessories, and you can pick out yours there at his shop in Lapeer, Michigan in person if you want to. Here's the contact information for him. I highly recommend stopping by. I would call first because the hours can be limited. Here with Daniel Scott of Pop Wrap Artwork, and he's got something really cool he's doing with leftover materials. sort of like reusing, recycling, and upcycling, making recycled material into fine art. And this is really cool. Got a Spider-Man comic book cover here. If you look close, there's some labels on there. I can't really make most of them out. Tootsie Roll Pops, maybe? All right. And these are all labeled here too, right?
Yep, these are the prints, and everything I make is been scanned in at a high res.
Okay. Oh, I see, yes. You make the original, then you make prints from them.
Yes, because I usually sell the originals, so I wish I had more, but
right. So it's really like a modern form of collage.
Yes.
Except you have a specific medium you use to make it with.
That's right.
Excellent, excellent. How long have you been doing it?
30 years.
Really? That's amazing.
Thank you.
What kind of wrappers did you start out with 30 years ago?
Wax-based, so Tootsie Pops. I use anything to get my hands on, Starburst.
So the wax-based stuff is a better form for what you do?
Yeah.
Because it has some basic stickiness maybe? Or?
Yeah, it does with the glue I use, yes.
Okay. And then are they heat pressed into place once you've lined it up, or no, just...
Glues down and it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Let me get your business card. Some of the most unique artwork that I've seen here at one of these events, or anywhere really, making art out of used material. And it's a pretty cool concept, and they look really great too. He's an artist and a graphic designer. I highly recommend checking out his website to see what he has to offer. Some very good prints at reasonable prices. Last but not least, I had a great interview with Dirk Manning, the writer, author, and his stuff is amazing. You've got to check it out at his website. He comes to a lot of different conventions, and in Michigan he's going to be in Grand Rapids in November. Check out my channel for a one-on-one interview I did with Mr. Manning, where he gives great information, and it was a super good interview. And again, we're just walking around a little bit here, showing you some samples of the different merchandise that was available at the different vendors' booths, and everybody was really friendly. They even had food service on site, which looked good and smelled good, and it was really not very expensive at all to get a quick bite here. The other nice thing about this convention center is you're walking distance out the front door from 3 different restaurants that also have really good food. The vendors were all really cool and friendly and informative when you had questions, and the variety of stuff was quite impressive. I think this convention is going to get bigger every year because of the effort and quality of what they have to put on here and offer. And I would highly recommend checking out their other conventions. They're going to be doing a FANTASTICON in Port Huron, Michigan coming up shortly. And you would probably want to check that out too, because it's definitely a well-run and highly organized. Everything seemed to come out on time and work out well, and I highly recommend the FANTASTICON convention. Again,